Hello, how are you this morning? I have a word from God, and it's Isaiah 50, chapter 50, verse 1 through 3. And this is a message to Israel. Sin separates Israel from God. Thus saith the Lord, where is the bill of your mother's divorcement, whom I have put away? Or which of my creditors is it to whom I have sold you? Behold, for your iniquities have ye sold yourselves, and for your transgressions is your mother put away. Wherefore, when I came, was there no man? When I called, was there none to answer? Is my hand shortened at all, that it cannot redeem? Or have I no power to deliver? Behold, at my rebuke, I dry up the sea. I make the rivers a wilderness. Their fish stinketh, because there is no water, and dieth for thirst. I clothe the heathens with blackness, and I make sackcloth their cover. So with that being said, dear Israel, God is saying to you, He divorced you a long time ago, back in the mountain time, back during Exodus. He divorced dear Israel. Because dear Israel chose what? That golden calf. Who's that golden calf right now? Right. Trump. Right. He made his own statue. Right. Or you guys made your own statue. Doesn't matter. Right. So, with that, dear Israel, having a Nazi as your leader, God been put you away. And you're screaming and hollering now to God because you want to be remarried to her. No, not right now. Right. Not right now. You have to go through your cleansing, dear Israel. That's why you keep getting new presidents, because you're not supposed to have one. There's only one leader, right? So you are going to have to go through your cleansing, like the women went through their menstruation cleansing, right? Their cleansing after menstruation, right? So right now you're being treated like a woman on her menses, her period, dear Israel. So the only thing you can do is have a seat, chill out, and wait for your purification period. Because right now it's not the time. And you're not allowing yourself to be thought about to go through purification, dear Israel. So what you need to do is remember the purification process of a woman on her period. Right. And follow that. Because right now you're smelling like fish to God. You smell terrible. And you know when you're in your period, you're supposed to have a seat somewhere in God's eyes, right? In the Old Testament, right? And that's where we're at, right? We're talking about Isaiah right now. Chapter 50, verse 1 through 3, right? So you're looking like a heathen to God right now. So he says you are black to him, and sackcloth is your covering. Right? You are not offering the proper burnt offerings to him to use them as ashes. So you're only getting sackcloth right now. He doesn't even want your ashes. So all this Passover that's being followed, dear Israel, you already know what that means, right? This message is for Israel. This message is not for followers and seekers who are chasing down the word at the last minute, right? Right. And when I say the word, we know what I'm talking about right now, right? God, right? So it's no need in chasing down the word right now because you are on your period. You're bleeding, Israel. And you got to go through your purification. So with that being said, you already know the rules and regulations. You know what must be done to get back in God's good graces because you smell like fish yet again. Isaiah chapter 50, 1 through 3. And that is my word for you from the Heavenly Father. Have a beautiful morning, dear Israel.